They have him selling cars on the lawn of the White House. If that is not the funniest shit ever, I'm sorry. I don't care who you are or how you voted. If you don't think that shit is funny, you don't have a sense of humor, because that is the funniest shit I've seen all day long besides Elon Musk.
If you've ever thought American politics couldn't get any wilder, think again, because Trump's America is a full-on reality show where the plot twists keep coming, and the script feels like it was written by a sleep-deprived conspiracy theorist on a sugar high. Every day, a new headline drops that makes you wonder if we're living in a political Black Mirror episode, except instead of advanced technology taking over, it's a sea of red hats, courtroom drama, and a billionaire trying to turn a social media site into his personal therapy journal. At the center of this never-ending spectacle is Donald J. Trump, the only man who can get indicted in 4 different jurisdictions and still have his supporters chanting his name like he just won a heavyweight title. In any normal political world, multiple criminal cases, hush-money scandals, and an insurrection would be career-ending. But in MAGA land, it's just another Tuesday.
Is a traitor. Trump is a traitor. Trump is a traitor. Trump is a traitor. Trump is a traitor.
Donald Trump's approval rating is declining rapidly as he continues to destroy the American economy. Nate Silver, who is a pollster, put out this on social media today, and essentially it tracks a bunch of different polls on Donald Trump's approval rating, and he wrote, quote, "This is getting to be a reasonably fast decline. We launched last week and Trump's approval rating was 0.5%, so less than 1%. Now it's negative 1.7%. And you can see, I mean, this approval rating just keeps going down and down and down, and this disapproval rating continues to go up and up and up. And polls across the board are finding the same result. It's not just the Democrats, which I already know MAGA is furiously typing saying that that's the reason. This is not surprising though, because Donald Trump is crashing the American economy. I mean, the stock market is in correction territory. GDP is going down. Inflation is still unreasonably high, even though Donald Trump said he would get rid of it on day one. The job numbers we got are not great, pretty lackluster. I mean, there's nothing really positive for Trump right now. He said he was going to be good on the economy, and he's not. People are seeing that.
Breaking news, allegedly, text messages have leaked from Marco Rubio's phone, who texted a friend of his, quote, "I just came from the Oval Office. I walked in and Trump was on the ground, legs straight out in front of him. Elon was curled up in his lap like a baby. Trump was caressing, petting Elon's head. I don't know what just happened. Elon was crying. Trump screamed at me to leave the room. It's really getting to him, all this stock stuff. He's really upset about it." So, to recap, allegedly, Marco Rubio walked into the Oval Office and Trump was sitting on the floor with his legs straight out in front of him. Elon curled up in his legs like a little baby, crying about his Tesla stock. It's working, you guys. It's really working. It's really a beautiful thing. Maybe before you collude with Yahtzees, maybe before you're a Yahtzee, you should think about your stocks. Maybe before being a Yahtzee, you should think about how it could affect your stocks.
Should I go on that journey just to be on the ship when we stop? What do you...
I mean, the answer is hell yes. You absolutely should do that. For science. I mean, we have got to find out if these Teslars with the Isaac neutron technology are capable of doing the Kessel run in 8 parsecs or less.
100% positive that Donald Trump and tariffs will not affect you or your bank account this year. And here's the reason why. Donald Trump understands supply and demand. Regardless of what any Democrat has told you, tariffs will not increase the price of things. Supply and demand determines the price. So Donald Trump, for example, is going to increase the supply of oil, for example. Okay, he's going to drill more in America. What's that going to do? It's going to increase the supply of oil, and anything that's related to oil, like gasoline, the price of that's going to go down. There might be some things in America that go up in price. Take eggs, for example. I don't know why the Democrats are so obsessed with eggs right now.
Can I ask you something? If tariffs don't raise the price of things, why will the price of some things rise? Are you arguing with yourself? Is this what's happening? Are you familiar with elasticity in supply and demand? Do you have any concept of elasticity? Like, some products are very inelastic. It means we have to have them. We don't have a ton of choice, right? That's how it is with oil and gas. We have to have it. We don't choose. We have to have it. Do you understand how inflation works? Do you understand that inflation impacts companies the same way it impacts people? Do you understand that this whole notion of $50, $55 break-even oil is not a thing anymore because $50 isn't $50 anymore? If $50 isn't $50 to you anymore because it takes you, say, $70 to buy what used to cost $50, do you understand that that also applies to corporations in the United States? That it's not just applying to people?
The United States has witnessed a series of unprecedented events in the last few weeks that have left both domestic and international observers in a state of astonishment. The political arena, under the leadership of President Donald Trump, has transformed into a dynamic and often unpredictable spectacle, reminiscent of a reality show with daily plot twists. The core supporters of the Make America Great Again MAGA movement, who once rallied behind promises of economic revitalization, now find themselves grappling with escalating living costs. Despite assurances of economic prosperity, many within this demographic are facing financial hardships, leading to growing discontent and a sense of betrayal. This economic strain has sparked internal debates within the movement, challenging the sustainability of its foundational promises. President Trump himself is at the center of multiple legal battles that have significant implications for his political future. Notably, his attempts to challenge birthright citizenship through Executive Order 14,160 have been met with legal challenges, with courts issuing injunctions against its enforcement. Additionally, his recent speech at the Department of Justice, where he criticized ongoing investigations and labeled his opponents as scum, has raised concerns about the erosion of democratic norms and the potential politicization of federal institutions. The current administration's actions have sparked debates about the state of democracy in the United States. Efforts to dismantle diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, coupled with attempts to suppress dissenting voices, have been perceived as threats to foundational democratic values. Experts warn that such measures could lead to an erosion of civil liberties and set a concerning precedent for future administrations. Internationally, the United States' political turbulence has affected its global standing. Allies express apprehension over America's commitment to democratic principles, while adversaries may perceive these internal conflicts as opportunities to advance their agendas. The shifting dynamics within the U.S. political sphere have prompted discussions about the country's role on the world stage and its ability to lead in addressing global challenges. In light of these developments, one must ponder: how will the United States navigate these internal challenges, and what impact will they have on its position in the global order? We invite you to share your thoughts and engage in this critical conversation. For more in-depth analyses and stories, don't forget to like and subscribe to Trend Feed.
It's time to speak up. Citizens of the world that are telling us you are not seeing on the media that the Americans are protesting, I'm going to show you what America thinks. We know that our media is suppressing our voice. So people around the world, this is America. Tell them. We do not support this. People around the world, our media is being suppressed. I have people all over the world following this who says, we see nothing. It looks like Americans are rolling over. Tell them what Americans are doing. Tell them this is what Americans are doing. This is democracy. This is live in D.C. So people around the world, remember, when we restore our government to sanity, we will remember our friends and allies. Go love your neighbor.
Then there's the MAGA base, once a tight-knit army of folks who thought drain the swamp meant they'd get affordable gas, lower taxes, and a return to some mythical 1950s America. Instead, they're out here trying to figure out why eggs cost as much as a car payment, why the stock market loves Biden, and why their beloved leader keeps accidentally admitting to crimes on national television. It's giving oops, my bad, but with constitutional consequences. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, once hailed as the tech world's Tony Stark, is out here proving that sometimes being a billionaire doesn't mean you should be in charge of, well, anything. Tesla is crashing like his rockets. Twitter is a raging dumpster fire, or